Drop it.
What's up, team?
Here.
I'm trying. All I gotta say is I'm probably done trading Netflix for a while because they were fucking around with me with my stops just now. And it's the second time that that's happened with Netflix. And I think I'm going to have to retire it for a while because they did it to me last week. And then Gabe was watching me do this. And I was like, this is bullshit. You should let me put my stop here. So I canceled it. And then I was like, fuck you. I'm selling it at the price that I wanted to put my stop.
There you go. There you go. I need a fat burnout. No, man, I'm not beating on my Aston like that. No, I'm not doing that. Let's see. Check out Christmas Mood on TradingView. Why?
What does that do?
Yeah. Well. All right. So a couple of things here, right? So STV and I were having a conversation, and I was like, hey, STV, I need you to find me somebody, a finance guy, somebody who trades, somebody who's really, really good. I want you to pick them, and I'm going to troll them until they submit to a trade-off with me. And he came to the conclusion, Gabe, you've been doing it for a year. Nobody wants to be exposed. They do not want that smoke. And then he said,
I'll do it. I'll do a trade-off with Gabe. That would be so much fun. Imagine how much fun that would be, just us going back and forth. Well, we're going to do it slightly differently than how you guys think it's going to go. It's a little bit of teamwork as well. So, Gabe, you want to explain to them how it's going to work?
All right. So basically, it's going to be a little bit of teamwork, but it's just the same way I yell at you. We're going to be yelling at each other. We're going to be screaming out rules, etc. And it'll be a learning experience, absolutely. The caveat is that it will have to be recorded and it can't be done live simply because we don't want you guys caught in our crossfire. Right. And again, we walk a very, very thin line, even with what we do right now, as far as like, this is where we get in or this is where we get out. Ideally, it's based on strategy, right? But we're not recommending any type of equity or asset or anything like that, right? So we're free and clear there. But if we're talking about like, fuck you, I'm jumping in Netflix, like something like that, then yeah. So we have to do it privately and we will share with you after the fact.
Yeah, that'll be fun though. So we'll be working on that for you guys next year, where we have a day or two where we just go back and forth, and it'll just be a battle between STV and Gabe, and then we'll post that for you guys at a later date.
Yeah. It'll be a whole lot of fun. I think I love challenges. And nobody wants to challenge me. And I'm just like, fuck, I've been trying to get somebody bite the bait because I really, really want to just like embarrass somebody. But then I know I'm not going to embarrass STV because he's following the same strategy as we are. So
exactly.
Right. With that being said, I do want to give a shout out to you lifetime members. The demand has been absolutely overwhelming. Like we really, we really want to say thank you. It's a testament to you believing in the system and you believing in us. And of course, we're not going anywhere. Guys, if you want to go ahead and upgrade to lifetime, please just go ahead and contact Diana. That's simple.
Yeah, the code is in the announcement section. If you guys scroll back, if you don't want to bother Diana, which I know a lot of you guys are going to do anyway, but please try not to overwhelm Diana. The code is there. If you guys do want to upgrade, remember there is a cap on how many people we're going to allow into there, just in the normal lifetime tier. But remember, all of you OGs are able to get the original 1348 price. Anybody else, that's going to be at the 2700 price. But again, we're going to always take care of you OGs. So if you guys want to hop in there, if you're planning on doing it anyway, just wanted to make that announcement for you guys.
Yeah. Let's see. It's time to pick up Ford. No, not yet. I haven't even looked at Ford.
There's There's a trade that I want to go over quickly with everybody. If we can go over one quick, and I'm going to yell at everybody. Not like yell at everybody, but can you pull up Netflix?
All right. What are we looking at? What do you want to yell at? Who do you want to yell at? Why do you want to yell at them?
Because I want people to understand that you need to watch the damn videos.
Okay. So where do you need me to go, my friend?
Just Netflix on the 5-minute.
By the way, things are popping right now. All right. Let's get.
So this is the trade that I was in before the stream. Let me see if I can see the chart here. See, once it comes up, I'll go over it with you guys. But this is textbook. They were fucking around with me a little bit on this one, so I ended up taking it quickly. But okay, so I want you guys to understand this. When Netflix is running up off of those lows there, what are you seeing? RSI crosses above its moving average. The MACD is losing that downtrend, and you see the histogram starting to flip into the green. Very, very nice. That is looking solid for a reversal. Usually I like to take them to the downside, but this one's coming back to the upside, which is still fine. We can do those as well. Now looking at the SPY as well, the SPY was also showing very, very similar signs that it was looking for a reversal there. Okay, now here is where it gets important. You can't just willy-nilly the reversal strategy. That's why we have the stop loss strategy, the reversal strategy, and the risk management videos all listed one by one, because you have to use all of the concepts from those videos in order to execute these types of trades. So in this scenario, oh, fucking Netflix went right to my target. That's annoying. But looking at this right here, if you're looking at Netflix, I entered this trade as soon as I got a candle close above the 13, and I'm risking a candle close down below. That's all I'm doing. So you can see on the chart here where it flashes down below. I think maybe since I was playing next week, I was down at 1 point, maybe 2 or 3% on the trade. Now it started to run up. I was trying to move my stops into profit there, and Netflix was being a little bit of an asshole with the spreads. So it wouldn't let me move the stops up anymore, because it was like, you can't put your stop unless it's below the last market sell or whatever nonsense. So I ended up just canceling that order and ended up taking like a 3 to 5% base hit. Those would be up, or I think it was 3%, 3 or 4%. I didn't want to screw around with it because Netflix can move all over the place. But these are the types of things that I want you guys to understand. That's textbook, easy, right there. Super simple. If you're not watching those videos, you're going to struggle. I'm telling you right now, it's gold in there. You can spot these every single day. We hit the BABA one yesterday. There were Netflix and NVIDIA's last week. You guys saw that 100-something percenter on the SPY last week. Please take advantage of these learnings, guys.
There you go. Now, let's get on over to the SPY. Okay, SPY came up to a level. Okay, now, the SPY, the reversal, the setup looks very, very, very similar, right? So basically we were talking about, not front running a reversal, like basically the reversals will show themselves. And we were talking about that in the early morning stream. Everybody was getting antsy for a reversal, especially during consolidation here, right? Now this consolidation didn't mean reversal. It meant this is where you secure the bag and then wait to find out where it goes. And it came down, and then now you're seeing somewhat of a reversal, but you also see the blue pill line here, right? You can see that price action is definitely reacting to it, with RSI breaking above 50 and then coming right back down to 51, 57. So we're paying attention to the RSI right here. Now, MACD, light pink, you could see that momentum thinning. This was also a clue. So RSI gave you your first clue. The thinning bars here on the histogram gave you your second clue. The convergence of the MACD and the signal line, that's your third clue. And then now you have a candle break above this level. Previously support, should have been resistance. I will actually wait it out though, right? Now, if you played this reversal based on the RSI crossing over its moving average, congratulations, right? That's a really awesome entry. But you also exited right here. Someone in the stream said that they played it right up to the blue pill line. Who was that?
Yeah. I would have looked at this more of like I would have probably gotten some time on that one and risk the 13. Again, that's why we have that risk management video there. It's setting your spot on the chart where your risk is. It's simple, guys. I mean, I'm gonna bash this strategy into your head. These reversals are there every single day. You just gotta spot them.
Yeah. So Tahoe Trader did, Rogue Civilian did. Guys, how much were you up on those contracts? You mind me asking?
Yeah, I think Tahoe is up 10. He's up 2.25% for the day. Yeah, it's simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah. Look at this. I mean, we do this every day, man. We do this every day.
It becomes boring, which is what you want. Like I've said this before. It's like a good round of golf. Best rounds of golf are boring. You're just in the fairway, on the green, birdie or par, continue. It's just boring at that point. You're not doing anything fancy. You're just waiting for your setup and you're executing. This is what we were talking about yesterday too with risk reward guys. It's like, I know a lot of you guys in here are veterans. If you go into the trade and you define your risk beforehand, I tweeted this out yesterday as well in a thread. Define your risk beforehand. You know that is the absolute worst case scenario of what can happen to that trade. It makes you a lot less fearful. If you know that, let's say you're only risking $100 on the trade, you know that the worst case scenario is you lose $100. Is that scary in the grand scheme of things? It's not like, yeah, and I was talking about an interview that John Jones gave when he was talking about like his potential matchup with Francis Ngannou. He was like, well, the worst case scenario is he knocks me out and breaks my face. And he's like, once you come to terms with that and you're fine with that being the worst case scenario, it becomes a lot less scary. Yeah. What's less scary? That you guys who are veterans going into the military, into combat, doing things, or setting your risk on a chart and saying, this is the risk. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Try to put it in that perspective, guys.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Miguel Torres. Miguel is here daily. And this morning he was down. He had a mistake this morning, and his port is up 1.73% after being down. But he made 7.5% on that SPY play, right? Which drives a couple of things home. One, you don't need massive moves to make a killing in this market. Mm-hmm. You really don't. Number two, right? You're going to play to a level, and if you're taking in 3%, 5% with a 10% allocation, check this out. Let's really drive this point home. If you take a 10% allocation, and let's say you make 5%, right? All right. So 10% to make 5%. Mm-hmm. What is that? 0.5% on the port?
Yep.
Yeah. So that means you only need 2 to 3 more trades to actually get above 1%, and then you're done. Mm-hmm. That's all it takes. Now, if you get that one trade with 10% and then 10%, and you're at 1%, now your day's free. Your day is pretty much free, right? Mm-hmm. I would advise anybody who goes ahead, wakes up in the morning, gets a bomb of a play, like 20%, and now you're up 2% on your port. Just be done. You're done. Go garden. Go do something. Mm-hmm. Just swipe on Tinder. I don't know. Just be done. Just be done. Right. So let's see. Yesterday I was happy to secure 0.53%, but Miguel, guess what? You were green, right? Stack those greens. That's all you're concerned with. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Deep Blocks, I never said to invest in FTX. What?
No.
I don't even believe in crypto.
We don't tell you to invest in anything. It's just information and strategy, bro.
Yeah.
People love to listen to hear things on the internet, bro. It's crazy. Sorry. Right. We're going to keep helping people make money, dude. This is fun. I mean, I was looking through the gains channel today, and it's hard for me and Gabe to sit here and say, look at all these gains, because the types of gains that you guys are making are not typical in the market. We're aiming for these 0.5% to 2% days. And I see you motherfuckers come in here with a 45% day. You're 45 days ahead. That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. We got Chris Brenneman. I always take 3 to 5%. The problem is a single 15% loss can wipe out 4 good trades. Okay. Now,
That's where the risk management video comes in. I can't stress it enough, guys. Watch the video. I've been over this example so many times. Define your risk on the chart. So like on that Netflix trade there that I had, if I saw a closing candle down below the 13, I'm out. Do you know how much I would have been down? Maybe 3 or 5%. So a 10% gain on the next trade still puts my account up between 0.5% and 0.7% on the day. If I secured that base hit, it's risk reward. If you can set your point on the chart where the trade is wrong, where you're not letting the trade go down 10 to 15%, you win.
That's it. It's really that simple. STV, can you go ahead and just drop a link to that video in the chat?
Yeah, I don't think they let me drop links here, but I'll try.
Okay.
Because I think only you can drop links, but I'll see if I can.
Well, maybe. Okay, I can do this. I think. I'm thinking if I enable this. What is that? Monetize it, and then I think you can super chat your link. I think you can. I'm not sure. Oh, whatever, guys. You know what? Just go on to STV's freaking YouTube channel and look for that video. Oh, there you go. It's right there. Ta-da. Dude, your audio.
Sorry, I muted myself. There's the video. I muted it because I had to click on the video to get
it. 15% to let a play form, but don't have to wait to hit 15% if the play turns bad. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Notorious.
Yeah.
Isn't that video private? The stream is public.
No, that video is not private.
Okay. Better yet, join us and you get that and more. Astro.
Exactly.
Thank you for the commercial. Let's see.
I would say on SPY here, if it could run up to that 48 and test it. I mean, you're right at a level, this 379.34. You could come up to there. If it breaks that, I think you could see the 48. But things are bending in the other direction there. A Netflix reversal would have been sweet if they weren't screwing around with me on the stops.
Yeah. I'm seeing a 48 as well. I mean, there is profit to be had. So again, you could have played it up to this level here, secure the bag, and or defend it, right? So it never came below, well, it did a little wick here, but look at this. To the 48, I'm saying, yeah, I'm liking this.
So again, that trade, if you're following the reversal strategy, you're a little late there. The play was off of the 13. It's almost identical to the Netflix trade that I was in. It's basically identical.
And the market wakies.
Oh, there you go on coin. Let's see how Invictus is doing over here. 3 for 4 today with a lot of active trades, or 2 active trades. Nice.
Yeah, 3 for 4, 75%. Invictus is batting pretty solid today with coin being active and Meta. Let's go ahead and check out Meta. Oh, we got a cross on coin. So that 200 though, guys, you know what we say about that 200?
The line in the sand. I love using the 200 as risk. It's just such a nicer level.
200's a beautiful level. Beautiful level. Let's check out Meta. Right at the 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, freaking Netflix, bro.
All right, dude, get off of it.
I don't know why it's
get off of it, bro.
I just saw it. There's something else. It was on my screen. I was like, you motherfuckers.
STV's about to cancel his Netflix subscription. He's just so pissed at it.
Yeah, fuck them. Dumbass spreads.
All right. So here we got Meta, and you have a potential. Well, let's see. Invictus alerted to cross up on Meta. Now, again, the 200 level is there, right? Oh, man, 200 for the win. I probably am not going to take this play until I see a candle break above. But at 116, let me see. You got a level at 116.94, and then after that, you do have a blue pill line at 117.26. So, I would wait for the candle break above. That's it, and then the 200 would be my risk.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Really, really simple.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Really, really simple. Let's see. Coin gave you more than you deserve. Let's see.
Yeah, it did. That thing ran nicely from what, like 32. When was it alerted at? Like, what price was it alerted at?
The
32.40.
32.40.
That's not bad. 60-cent move on that thing. That's pretty good.
That's actually really, really good. All right, it gave you more than you deserve. Absolutely, Miguel nailed it. Just broke past this level as well. Secure the bag. Anybody who is playing coin, you enjoyed that little massive. Well, it's not even a massive. It's a little tiny erection here. Congrats. Secure that bag. I'm probably not interested in the play any longer. Right. I don't know if you could see it. Okay. So look where RSI is at right now.
That's cooking.
Yeah. I'm done. You would be done. You should be done. Now let's go back to meta. That 200 there. Ooh. Look at this.
It's fighting.
Yeah, it's fighting it.
I came up to that 48. It's wicking. It's not closing above yet, but that's a big move from the lows on the SPY.
Okay. So Neo just came in, and so did AMD.
Let's see. I mean, you could see a nonsense pump. I mean, that's kind of what I look for on these days where the market just goes wildly down. That's why I was looking at those reversals, and Netflix was the first one that I saw. So I just jumped on it.
Yeah.
But everything looks like it's starting to move back to the upward direction. Now, SPY does have to get above VWAP in order for that to be the next level. But again, it's cranking towards 380 right now.
Ah, okay. Let's look at the SPY really quick. I'm actually reading the comments here. GL wants to call in, but here, yeah, ooh, the SPY, looking kind of tasty at this point. So you're gonna risk it at the 48 STV?
That to me, I'd be late on that one. I wouldn't touch that. The play was the first candle close, or the first or second candle close above the 13 EMA, or like at the 13 at like when the RSI was still below 50. That's where I would have looked at that reversal and then risked a closing candle below the 13, keep it super tight.
There you go.
Now it's just screaming up towards 380. And it could run, but I'd say that's going to get cooked pretty quick. But that's why we use the stop loss strategy. Like if you were in on that nice SPY move there, that's why the stop loss strategy is there and the risk management strategy.
All right. So basically, in short, what STV is also saying is that if you happen to be in this play, and you still are, right, defend the 48.
Yeah. Keep moving those stops up. That's how I do it. Whenever I try to, it depends on the stock, but I try to give at least like $30 a contract of wiggle room when I move my stops in profit. So I'll just slowly step them up as price starts to go. That's what I found works for me. Depends on the stock. If it's like a Tesla or Netflix, I might give it a little bit more room, but.
Yeah. D Blocksta, we can't tell you where to put your money.
Wherever you want.
Yeah. Wherever the chart looks sexy to you, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's see. Now, what I'm going to do is, are we going to open up the line for Geo?
Sure. I'm down to do some calling.
All right. Let's do that. Give me a second here. All right. And I'm back. Let's see. Let's get the.
Oh, D Blocks is saying no, like what site? Not what you recommend, but what website? It's the 2-week free trial. I think it's in Gabe's it's the first link in Gabe's description if you wanna hop in there with us, buddy.
Trade1348.com. Really that simple. trade1348.com. Really, really simple. Right. Guys, right? In 2022, you suffered from Porvid. In 2023, you might still suffer from Porvid. So,
don't read the whole thing.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
All right.
Right. Now, 1348 can probably save you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Rio coming soon. we got a whole Porvid 22 commercial coming. It's kind of funny. Hey, Andrew Tate's got brokies. I got Porvid.
Dude, I thought it was so funny that he was going after Greta Thunberg this morning. I was laughing so hard in the pre-market. They were just going at it back and forth. Dude. It saved you, Luke. That's awesome, buddy. That's what we're here for, man. I mean, we've seen a lot of you guys with some pretty crazy results. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing, man. Keep helping more people.
All right. And lines are open. Gio, you want to call in?
Let's do it.
And if you do call in, please mute the live stream so we don't get the lagging echo. Don't forget to set stop losses. There you go.
Yes. Stop loss, risk management.
All right. Reversal. George is calling.
Here we go. I can't hear it on the thing. You might have to. Oh, there it goes.
George is calling.
Gio.
Gio, I think you still got the live stream on.
Yeah, no, I turned it off.
Oh,
okay, cool.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, brother. Okay. I need some help here, some advice here. I guess I can get into the plays real easy, and I can see where I'm starting to go green. I guess my only problem is when I try to set up the stop losses, or try to do the protection and stuff like that. Hey, you know what? In case it goes wrong, I tend to move it, I guess, too quickly, and it stops me out like at $4, $3. And when I don't set it up, it goes definitely wrong. It goes against me. Mm-hmm. So today I started practicing on where I started going back and doing reversals, and I was in one right now with Apple. So yep. I just want to know if I read it correctly, or if I'm reading the chart correctly, if I'm maybe overlooking something, and I just get scared and get the fuck out real quick.
I mean, Apple looks like it met all the criteria, but I have an easy fix for you on the stop loss strategy. So in the video, okay, what I talk about is I try to scale out of the position between 5 and 10% in the green. Now, if you have enough time on your contracts, that's a decent move, and it's going to be a little bit more sticky to come back down. Like, it's not going to just randomly knife back to, or most of the time, it's not going to randomly knife back to even or in the negative. So when I end up and maybe you don't have enough contracts to do this with, but here's the point. When price, or not price, but when those contracts are up between 5 and 10%, this is what I do. I'll throw a stop slightly above break even. If let's just say you're only trading with one contract, I'll throw a stop slightly above break even. Now that'll be the tight one. That'll probably be the tightest one that I'll leave because the trade is up between 5 and 10%. There's not that much room. If the trade continues, then I will slowly move the stops up. So you want to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, and it does need to get fine-tuned a little bit. You have to get more comfortable with saying, okay, I've either scaled out or I'm comfortable with taking this really quick base hit. It is a little bit more difficult to do this when you're only trading with one contract because you're almost just like, okay, you can't scale out of anything and lock in some of the gains, but you can still do it.
I guess my next question is how much time are you allowing yourself, right? Because I mean that also plays a major factor in okay, I got to move my stops really, really quick, right? Especially if you're playing like an O-day or something with near expiration.
Okay, since I started with you guys, I started to be like every beginner. I'm gonna play an O-day, 2-day, 3-day. But as time goes on, I've got my ass whooped several times. I've learned that, hey, you know what? Play by the rules. play by the crosses, be biased. If it's below the 200, you would go into puts. Yeah, if it's anything from Wednesday, you play next week's contracts, on next week's Fridays, not this week's or anything like that. So I started doing this. I've been doing that for 4 months since I started with you all. And with this one, with Apple, what I actually did, I played it until it broke inside the 13. So,
you were early on this one.
No. Inside the 13, or
so you were buying it below the 13.
No. Inside the 13.
So
the next candle over, more to the right. That one, the next one.
This one here.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Using
a little bit more to the right.
Wrist,
no, the next one to the right. That one right there. That big one. That big boy. That's when I actually got into it. I figured, you know what? Just like everything else, it's going to respect the 13. They reject. So I figured I'm going to wait till it breaks inside, wait for the MACD to weaken, wait for the other, for the crosses to happen and say, okay, let me get in now. I was maybe out like 3 candles later. That one right there, I was out by then. I said, you know what? I'm going to get out here before it flips on me. Did I play it right, or did I just...
Yeah, you did everything right there. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing with the stop loss strategy is, so what it's meant to do at its core is be able to let you guys secure the base hit and also maximize on any potential gain that these contracts go fucking nuts. Because remember, method, mindset, money management. The stop loss strategy is going to take care of like the emotions, the mindset part in the risk management aspect of it. Once you're in the trade and in the green. And again, sometimes the method is going to give you a trade that just goes nuts. Sometimes it won't, but you have to trade every single one of them the same exact way. So I'll always scale out, set a stop at break even, slowly start to move it up as the contracts start to increase in value. I think you played that perfectly.
I think so too. What we do have as well is another teaching moment here. In the live stream this morning, you guys saw me plot this line here, right? And the reason why I plotted that line was because it was a level of consolidation, right? And then it finally broke down. And then, of course, you get the reversal. But this line here could also have been, like, for instance, if you're going to front run, you see RSI break above its moving average, and then you see price action, essentially just follow along. I would have probably played it up and then like closed my position, right? In your situation, I think you nailed it, dude. Honestly,
I agree. I think you played that textbook perfect.
Yeah,
that's how they usually work.
I've been.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been practicing this stuff, until you put up that video. I've been watching and trying to learn from it. And I was like, let me just paper trade something until I can master it and then jump into it. Yeah. And today I was like, let me just try it and see what happens. But I already had like a stop loss. If it breaks under this 13, it starts to go back on or go bad on me. That's it. I'm out.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. Bro, good stuff,
because
man.
In that situation, if price broke down below the 13, you might be down 5%, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't have a port to afford 5%. I have to be a little bit more. I have to be real picky with my stocks. Once I did that compounding calculator thing, and I'm like, okay, once I meet a specific price, that's it. I'm out. I want to stick with my plan and just, I don't want to be making those big moves, but, I wish I could, but right now I just want to hit my base hits.
That's a perfect way to hit a base hit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Well, other than that, thanks, guys. I really appreciate your time and everything that you all are doing. Miss Diane there, she's a goddess.
Nailed it. Keep it up, brother. You always call in if you got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Laters. And, oh, man.
You guys see how these trades are everywhere? These reversals, they're everywhere. And this is what we talked about yesterday, where it's like, if you're trying to squeeze everything out of one trade or you're chasing, it means you don't have enough trust in either yourself or your system to find the next really high quality trade, because they're coming.
Yes. Yes. Yes and yes. Ooh. Wow. Let's look at the SPY. What is she doing?
Yeah, it came right up to VWAP and rejected.
It came right up to the 48. It's consolidating at the 48 there. Oh my God, dude. Levels for the win. Like, I keep my trade super fucking vanilla, and it's literally, okay, RSI broke above. Cool. I want to play to a level. Do I have a level here? This blue pill line also, what does that resemble? That resembles the apple, right? And I would have literally played it the same exact way, right? For me, they're high probabilities, and I don't really put too much thought into it. Let's see, Alan. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, Alan, I just sent that in the chat. When we saw everybody else leading retail to the slaughter is when we started helping you guys out and making sure that you guys had the tools that you needed to make money in the market. You deserve a free trial, Alan. That's what you need.
Yeah, why not? Take the free trial. We'll make a believer out of you, Alan. Never going to sit there but you complain without using that free trial, then we can't help you. Anyways,
the only people that are hating on anything that we do are the ones that aren't in it. It's hilarious. Everybody that's in the live chat right now that's in there with us is like, this is great. And then it's everybody on the outside that's like, fuck you. And it's like, well, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Meta. Let's look at Meta. Right. Oh, Alan, this is a great example, right? Well, the rest of, those hype men, your favorite YouTubers are leading people to slaughter. I'm giving you blue pill lines. Mm-hmm. So you could secure that fucking bag. Oh, man. Yeah, Meta just getting smacked here off that level.
Yeah, this is one of the other reasons why I've put out this reversal strategy for you guys too, is because sometimes you're going to see price move pretty aggressively in one direction and you'll see a cross, but it may not make as much sense to take it because price has already moved pretty significantly. So when that's why we have Invictus, we have the reversal strategy. So you guys are able to front run some of these moves and actually take advantage of the move that's happening without waiting.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. So I got a question. And I love when you guys start getting, putting your hands up here, thumbs up. Do you guys feel like you're less intimidated by the market with this strategy? Hands up, thumbs up. Let's see it.
Vasco Dave says up 2% on the port without even really trying today. That's awesome, man.
Okay, 100% Chris. To answer the question, I play the levels. That's I'm a no dog, right? I do defend my levels, which is basically the same concept as the stop loss strategy, but I defend my levels. But yeah, I'm a levels guy. Period. But his stop loss strategy, I mean, like, guys, it's fucking gold. Like, I'm a little embarrassed to say that I didn't come up with it first. But I love this kid. This kid is golden. Just, oh man, you're Jimmy Neutron, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing that people may not realize too is that, like, okay, so the reversal strategy, the idea came from Gabe. It didn't. I just expanded on it. Like, remember when you brought out the new MACD and you were trading with it and you're like, all right, it's coming here. It's more smooth. I just took that and then made it the reversal strategy and just added some things to it. It's a team effort all around.
It's a team effort. But I love this kid. Like, I really love this kid, guys. And so, yeah. And that's why we're going to do our verses. It's going to be my levels versus his stop loss strategy. We're just going to have fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun with that. I also love how so many people in the live chat, after you ask that question, were like, yes. It just goes to show the power of what we're doing over here, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Do you see what Tabasco Dave just said?
Yeah. Dude, people are just so dumb. It's so terrible that like this happens in the social media space. It's like, guys, most people have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And it's really, really, really sad. So don't get led to the slaughter. We're always gonna tell you the truth. So
yeah. To answer Chris, yeah, STV and I, we both agreed we'll do $10,000.
yeah,
right?
we'll do 10,000.
But what we are excited about in doing this is all the teachable moments and teaching elements that we can actually extract from it, which I'm really, really excited for that part.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we go ahead and we teach it out, right? So essentially, we're gonna make each other better traders.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And if we become better traders, then we can teach you guys how to be better traders. And so the sky's the limit. Like we were constantly just pushing the envelope in what we do here at 1348, whether it's from the tech side, shout out to CTO Andy, shout out to, Algo, and even from, from a personal level, because I am an old guy. So it's sort of kind of hard to teach me new tricks, but I'm a lifelong learner, so I'm excited to see what I can learn from STV and maybe what I can teach him as well.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I think I've been thinking about this a lot recently too. You learn way more from your losers than your winners, which is something very obvious. But the one thing that I've been working on too is and this is what I talk about with you guys is like the emotional discipline, like the emotional management and discipline when you're in the trades, specifically risk management. If you see a trade and you say if it crosses above this level, I'm getting out. Do you? That's what separates like really good traders from like average or just shitty traders. Is are you going to follow your plan? So that I feel like that's something that we could make sure that we add in that little trading competition too. It's like walk through the plan, say it out loud in the video before we do it, and then we have to follow it. Hold yourself accountable.
Oh man, dope. I love it. Rose Q, will we be releasing a video of us doing this? Yes, this is going to be a 2023 journey. I feel like it could be like its own series.
Mm-hmm. We can do it like once a month. We just take one day and we do it once a month.
Yeah. So if we do it once a month, guys, that means that there will be one day in the month where we are not available to you because we are going to literally record a whole day's worth of trading. Mm-hmm. Right, we would probably jump in on the noon live streams.
Yep.
Right, and basically go over what we did. Right, so there are some teaching moments in it as well. All right, listen, STV's got to get going. You got 6 minutes to the next live stream, brother.
Oh shit, you're right. Whoops.
So this is going to be fun, guys. Make sure to trade 1348 and go ahead and get yourself some lifetimes. Mm-hmm. Right? It's never going to be cheaper than it is today.
Nope. And then for those of you guys that don't want lifetimes, you still get your 2-week free trials as well. So make sure you guys hop in there. You get these live streams every day, man.
Yeah. And GL, absolutely. We will have to say what we're looking at and what we're doing, yes. But this will be recorded, so you guys will get the replay. We can't do that live. It's not happening.
We're going to have fun with this.
All right, guys. We're signing out. Lots of love. Peace. Go get yourself some lifetimes. Go get yourself a 2-week trial. Like seriously. Dude. Okay. I'm going to hurt a lot of people, and I'm going to let STV go from here. I'm going to hurt a lot of people. But you know what? Even at 69, we're still cheaper than a fucking video game. Mm-hmm. You could go ahead and go buy yourself a video game and just fucking jerk your life away. Or you can learn and play the game that we play. And it pays dividends,
Best
baby.
Video game there is.
That's it. Peace.